Hey everyone, it's Nikki dxgirly. Welcome to my 5th channel, dxgirly Likes BJDs, where I talk about my experiences with ball jointed dolls and some other dolls sometimes too. I'm alive, guys. I have not posted a video on YouTube on any of my channels in over a month now. It's been like a month and a week, I think. I don't know, I haven't really been keeping track. So yeah, I'm no longer vlogging on my main channel, dxgirly. You can watch the last video to figure out where my mindset was, but things have been so much less stressful since I decided to stop. So that's where that is right now. I'm not going to say that I'll never go back, but I'm just happier not doing it at the moment, not sharing every little detail of my life. So I apologize to those of you that are watching that video and miss me over there. As for this channel, I really have no excuse because I planned on lots of videos and then just procrastinated and they never happened. I spend typically 3 to 4 days a week sleeping over my boyfriend's house. So a lot of time that I would be able to make the video here at this house, where it's quiet at night, I just, you know, days turned into weeks, turned into over a month, and it kind of got away from me and I procrastinated. So yeah, I'm still here. A lot of things have happened in my dolly collection. I know I always say this, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do, or at least my doll account if you're watching these videos, because I update there daily, and obviously my videos here are few and far between. So you'll know what's going on if you've been paying attention over there. Excuse my hands if they're a little purple. I just did my hair and got some purple neck going on. So yeah, excuse that. I'm trying my best to keep them nice and washed so I can still hand them my dolls and not get my dolls purple, which so far so good. So yeah. Where do I start? This might end up being a long video. So I might as well start with the bad news out of the gate. I had to sell a bunch of my dolls. What day was it? On the 16th, and the only reason I remember that it was on the 16th was because it was the day before St. Patrick's Day, and St. Patrick's Day is big in my family. We have a corned beef and cabbage dinner, and we're very Irish. So, but on the 16th, I woke up to an email, and it said that I had a bill I was totally not expecting from my insurance company for over $1,100. So I freaked. I called my boyfriend, freaked on the phone to him, cried, called the insurance company, cried some more. And then I, did some solid thinking, and I have to show some responsibility and take care of my own issues. So I decided to sell some dolls to get the funds to pay that bill. I wanted to sell them quickly. The bill wasn't due until the 9th of April. So technically I still didn't have to pay it yet, but I wanted to pay it off as soon as possible. So I priced the dolls that I sold to move, and they all sold within a couple days. So it was hard because I did not want to sell any of my dolls. I loved all of my dolls and I had never intended on selling them at any point. That's just, it's not something I wanted to do in the BJD hobby. I wanted to be able to keep all of my ball jointed dolls and have them forever. But shit happens. So I had to kind of think about which dolls were the most important to me. And if you've been paying attention to my channel at all, you'll know that I have a sweet spot in my heart for mini fees. So I wanted to keep all my mini fees. So I ended up selling my Dollies Yoko, my 2 mini soups, my mini soup Hyul, and my mini soup Dorothy. And then I sold my Lutz Kidelf Peach. She actually sold, I priced her really cheap because she's always been kind of the outcast in my group and she's not a popular sculpt. But my friend Sarah Segdi, who probably watched this video, she was kind enough to want to adopt her and she's always been like her #1 fan. So she went off to live in Japan, which is pretty exciting. And then I sold, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I sold my Soldal Juno, and I sold my Soldal Yon B, and you guys didn't even get to see her on YouTube here, but I sold my, the last video on this channel was a box opening of 2 Soldal kid heads, and one of them was the Seiyang Ah. I don't really know if that's how you say it or not, but I hybrided her on a Dollies body, a Dollies Dream body, and I sold her. So they all sold to people I'm familiar with, people I've talked to before, people that watch me here on YouTube, people that follow me on Instagram. So they're all going to good homes, and that's really exciting. Actually, the Soldal Seiyang hybrid is going to someone that's bought one of my pull-ups before, and it's going to be their first BJD, so that's exciting. And those all got mailed out. Some got mailed out last Friday, and then some went out yesterday, which was Monday. There was a whole issue with the post office measuring the boxes wrong and trying to overcharge me because, like, if you measured, because some of the dolls were packed in 36-inch length boxes, and that must be the cutoff before, if you go to 37 inches. We played around with the math on the USPS website after the first time. She must have put 37 inches in length when she measured it. The lady was kind of a bitch, but so we didn't argue with it while we were there. My boyfriend helped me do everything. He helped me pack them up. He's been incredibly supportive through all of this because he knows how much my dolls meant to me, and he's kind of been helping me all through the way, all the way through. And so she measured it wrong, and just measuring it off by 1 inch puts it into the balloon category for shipping things via USPS, and it hikes the price up like 40 bucks. So go from like 20 something to ship up to, and that's without insurance, up to 60 something to ship. So I was like freaking out about that, but we ended up getting it sorted out, and we mailed them at a different post office in the town that my boyfriend lives in, and he helped me with that. So they're all shipped. They're all going off to their homes. I had to ship them all ground, not priority, because priority is expensive for boxes that big. So hopefully they'll all arrive in their new homes and get there fine. I bubble wrapped the hell out of them to make sure they'd get there in one piece. And hopefully everyone's happy with them, and I'll feel much better. I'll feel totally anxiety free about the whole situation once everyone has their new dolls and is happy with them. So that should be happening sometime in the next week and a half. So yeah, all of that happened. I'll show you right here what the Seyoung Ah, her face up turned out like, because I did give her a face up and the Soul Doll Bonnie head a face up, which I kept the Bonnie head. And because I have a body for her on layaway, and I didn't want to sell the head and then just have a body that I'd have to sell later on, so I kept her. I decided that she was the head that I liked the most out of any of the Soul Dolls, so I decided to keep her. And so that body's still on layaway. I'm still paying off the layaway on that. And the SD size boy. The SD boy, it's coming up on 8 months since I ordered him now, and still no word on him, and it's gonna be 6 months on the kid body. And I haven't heard about either of them from BJ Divas, like that they've come in and I could pay them off early or anything. They're both, one's on a year layaway and one's on a 10-month layaway. So I don't really know what's going on with that. And then, but yeah, that's how the Seyoung Ah turned out. I really liked her. She was very pretty sculpt. I bought, in that picture, she's wearing, I think they're 14mm small iris eyes. I bought from Tales from the Shrike or Shrike Aesthetics. I'm forgetting what their shop name is, but I believe their name on Etsy, not Etsy, I believe their name on Instagram is Tales from the Shrike. So I bought those eyes for her, and I sold them with eyes and wigs. Some of them went with wigs, all of them went with eyes. I wanted to sweeten the deal so people would buy them quickly, and they did. So, but yeah, that's how she turned out. And so who did I end up keeping? I kept all of my YoSDs. I didn't even try to sell any of them, because I like the little group that they are. I really like the Honey Delph in the tan skin, well, real skin brown. And I would never, ever sell Stasia, who was my first BJD and a gift. And I love the Little Fee, so none of the YoSDs were gonna go anywhere. And then, like I said, I wanted to keep one of the Soul Doll girls to get that body that was that's on layaway, and I wanted to keep the guy. I really liked the Joel D sculpt, and I liked how he came out. And plus I had, you remember I ordered wigs from Frapzilla on Christmas. It was either Christmas or Christmas Eve, and she has been dealing with her grandfather's death, and it kind of extended the commission period out a long time. Those just came in the mail yesterday. I came home from my boyfriend's to find those waiting for me. So let me show you those. That's the first thing I'll show you, since I've talked about everything I've sold. So this is Trent's wig. I love it. Love, love, love. He looks exactly how I originally envisioned him, and he looks so much better without that really ugly black wig. It's not an ugly wig, but it was just not for him, and he looks so much better in this. This is what I wanted for him. I'm very, very impressed with the quality of the Frapzilla wigs. They're really nice. They're beautiful blends, nicely constructed. The fiber, the soy fiber is really soft. I think this one was $45, I think. Shipping is expensive, but it did get here quickly. I never did get a tracking number. I got a shipped email, but not a tracking number. I think they put out an update saying they were going to send people tracking numbers, so I probably will get that at some point after I've already received the package. But I was gonna do a video when I got them, but it's all getting thrown into this video. So yeah, that is his wig. It's got little, they're looking kind of purple next to my hair, but they're more of a pink color. And he's got the blonde. I love him in this. He looks so good. I'm so happy with him. I'm so happy I decided to keep him. So yeah, that is Trent. And then I did the Soul Doll Bonnie's face up. And this wig was originally intended for the Yeonbi, but like I said, I sold her, so she's gonna get it. The wigs fit pretty well. I ordered them in the Unoa or Minifee extra small size. It was like Unoa something and Minifee extra smalls, and that was one size. I probably could have gone down and ordered the little fee size, but I was afraid at the time to. So I might just stick some silicone caps under them. They do fit well, but they slip a little bit. So this is the Bonnie. She's wearing those, another pair of the 14mm small iris eyes from Shrike Aesthetics, and I love her in them. I was thinking about getting her some just regular 14mm eyes or 12mm eyes. Yeah, regular 12mm eyes, because they have a bigger iris than these. But I actually kind of really like them in her. So her name is Suki. I wanted something Asian. If you look up Suki, it's not a commonly used name in actual Japan, but it's in a lot of baby books as a Japanese name. But I really liked it, and that's why I decided to go with for her. She's looking really cute. I can't wait to get her a body. This wig's really nice. I really love the colors in it. I think she looks really cute. Let me know what you think of her. So yeah, that's Suki. And I will show you when her body gets here. So what else do I have to show you? So I have a lot of clothing stuff to show you. I was gonna do videos for all of this, but like I said, it kind of came in and then I would have more things on the way and I'd wait for them, and time just kept going by and I'd go to my boyfriend's, and here we are. And I actually do still have quite a few things on order, but I decided to finally make this video tonight. I had one of you commented on my last video and said, "Are you okay? I'm worried about you. You haven't posted in over a month." And I felt really bad after reading that. So I decided to make this tonight instead of waiting for a couple more things to come in. So thank you for putting my button gear. I'm forgetting your username, I'm horrible with names. But And then I bought this off someone I follow on Instagram. She just had some random MSD clothing for sale. I don't think she made it. I think she just had it. But you guys know, I wanted this right when she posted it, but she posted it for $20 and I didn't have $20 at the time. This was weeks and weeks ago. And she kept lowering the price, and it was on hold for someone else for a while, but it finally went down to $10 with $3 shipping, and I was like, mine. And you guys know, if you pay attention to me, I love My Little Pony. So yeah, I had to have that. She's super cute. I haven't tried it on any of my girls yet, but I'm assuming it fits the minifees well. And then I was waiting on a dress from Debbie Doodall. It's really cute. One of my favorite dresses from Debbie is the blue teal unicorn one. You've probably seen my girls wearing it a million times. And she released another unicorn print one, and I had to have it. So super cute. Just no one's wearing it at the moment because I lost a bunch of dolls recently. And then, so someone I follow on Instagram, her name is Doll Fashion Disco on Instagram. And we've been following each other for a while, but she messaged me a while back, this was a couple months ago, and said she had binge watched my YouTube videos, my Whited Dollies, and I had kept saying in videos, like, how my girls needed underwear really bad. So she's like, and how, like, no sellers were in the US that sold them cheaply. So she hit me up and was like, so I hear you're in need of underwear. And she's like, I can do this many, I think it was 4 for $10 is what she offered me, plus shipping. So I ended up buying some underwear from her. Now I'm trying to see if anyone's wearing them. I think there's 2 pairs in the room that my other dolls are wearing that aren't out here because they have no new updates, but I got 4 little, sorry about that. My boyfriend called in the middle of me showing that. So, and he says hi everyone. He wanted me to tell you all that he said hi. But anyways, I got these ones. Stupid dye stuck to my nails like crazy. And then these ones. And then I got like a pink one in this same type of holographic type style. I'm forgetting what the other pair looked like. But, and then I bought some clothes from her too, because she does commissions and she does one-offs, and she was just selling some things the other day. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before on Instagram, but she sells through Instagram and she makes really cute stuff for minifees. So she had this dress, which the cameras don't really do it justice, but it's sparkly and it's really pretty. And then she made me this dress, which has little kitty cats, and I love the bows. It's really nicely made, nicely fitted. This one, she made it for me for free, and she wanted to know if it fit the largest bust size, so I tried it on Akame and it fit perfect. So yeah, she carries them for all different minifee sizes. So there's Kiki wearing that. And then finally we have Quinn, she doesn't have her own body yet, so she's currently stealing Roxy, my minifee Lucy Wynn's body. Because I like Quinn a bit better. Is that horrible? So she's stealing her body at the moment, but she made this purple dress. And then I got Quinn this wig. You'll remember in my last one in Dollies, she had an orange wig with bangs, and I said that I want to get one without bangs. And it just so happened that shortly after I made that video, I was watching stories on my Instagram. Sorry I'm sweating, by the way. I don't know why I'm profusely sweating. That's disgusting. But I saw on my stories on Instagram that Ball Jointed Soulmates on Instagram, who I follow, it follows me, she had this wig for sale. It's a Bella Chick's Doll World wig, I believe. I think it's one of their older wigs, but perfect color for her, no bangs, so I snatched it up. I had money at the moment, so I went for it. It's kind of sideways on her head right now, but girl, what are you doing? I'm trying to show off your lovely wig and it's falling off your head. I am loving the alpaca and angora fiber wigs right now. I kind of went a little bit crazy, and I have, I think 3 or 4 more on the way from overseas. So yeah, I went kind of crazy, but super pretty wig. I think it looks great on her, and yeah, I love it. So at the same time that I bought those wigs, and then later as well, I placed another order. I bought some things from Ball Jointed Soulmates on her Etsy store. So I will show you those in a second, but you're gonna also see at the same time, it's like a double reveal at once. I bought 2 wigs from Sleepy Sheepy Dreams. She just did a sale recently, and I fell in love with one of them, and then she posted more pictures on her website of another one she was selling, and I had to have that one too because it's just beautiful. So who should I show you first? Let me show you Akame first. Now I am so torn. This wig was not intended for Akame. I actually bought Akame if you remember, she was wearing like a mint colored wig, a light teal, light turquoise colored wig. And I bought a light turquoise with purple highlights underneath. I bought an alpaca wig for her from that, but it was like a commission one off Milk Legs or Milky Legs on Etsy, and they still haven't made it, so I'm waiting for that to ship. So that was the wig I originally intended for her, but then this wig came in and I wanted to try it on a doll to take pictures, and it's just so beautiful on her. And the picture I posted of her wearing it on Instagram got so many likes and so much good feedback, and I'm so torn. So you guys will have to tell me what you think when I have both of them to compare. But this is the wig from Sleepy Sheepy. This is the one that I didn't realize was so beautiful at first, because I had just seen in her story previews like the top half of it, and I didn't realize until I saw more pictures that it has this beautiful ombre at the bottom, and it's so gorgeous. And her wigs are so soft and they're really nicely made. So I snatched it up. And then this outfit is from Ball Jointed Soulmates. It looks great on her. She's giving me mermaid vibes. So yeah. That is Akame. Really cute stuff from Ball Jointed Soulmates. I'm very happy with them. So I would definitely buy from them again. And then Mimi. Mimi, I also bought a wig that isn't here yet. from a different seller on Etsy, and then I saw this wig. This is the wig I saw in her stories and fell in love with the color. And I tried it on Mimi when it got here, and this outfit came on the same day from Ball Jointed Soulmates, and Mimi is keeping this wig. This is gonna be Mimi's wig because I love her in this look. Absolutely love her. Isn't she cute? Oh, I love it so much. And it's got the orange fade on the bottom. She is the cutest thing ever. I love her so much. It's funny, one of my friends on Instagram was like, I'm so happy that you upgraded Mimi's wig. She's like, it looked like a bad Party City wig, her old one, which I really liked her old synthetic wig, but she needed an alpaca one, or at least a natural fiber one, alpaca or Angora. The one I ordered for her is Angora, so someone else will get it eventually. But I absolutely love her in this look. The stockings and the top are from Ball Jointed Soulmates. Those are new. And then these shorts I've had forever from Black Carousel BJD. You remember I bought them last winter. But I think she's like freaking adorable. I love her. So yeah, bought all that stuff. Like I said, I have a bunch of wigs still on the way. I don't think I'm waiting on any more clothes. I don't think. And then, while this whole selling to pay the bill thing happened, I also finally sold my last 3 customs of pull-up dolls. So I had money from that, and I was feeling really down about losing so many dolls. So I decided, like, while this was all happening, I was like, well, maybe this is a perfect opportunity to kind of turn my collection in a different direction and focus on mini fees, because I've come to the conclusion that that's what makes me the happiest in this hobby, are mini fees. They just do. I know mini fees get a lot of flack for being the most popular doll, and people say they're low quality and everything, but I love them. You guys know I love them. So I wanted to just collect what I love. I felt a lot of pressure when I first started in the hobby, even before I started in the hobby, to kind of diversify the dolls that I collected, meaning have them from all different companies, which was part of the reason I went for the dolls that I went for. And that's not to say that I regret buying them, and I still wish I had them all and didn't have to experience selling them. But I think a large portion of the reason that I bought them was because I felt kind of peer pressured to not buy all mini fees. Does that make sense? I know that's really silly, and I know a lot of that kind of weird peer pressure that I was feeling was probably all in my head, and it wasn't actually happening from anyone specifically. But yeah, I decided from now on I'm gonna focus on mini fees. If something else catches my eyes, then yeah, I'll go for that too. Which, one cool thing about having to sell all these dolls is I have room for more dolls now. So I can kind of, I can eventually get that Merwin, the tan Merwin that I wanted. But anyways, I sold pull-up dolls. I'm not gonna bother showing you what they looked like. in pictures here, but I sold them. They all went to the same person, actually. I have a buyer, a customer, I should say, for my pull-up dolls who like loves them and buys, I think she's bought like 7 or 8 of them now. She loves them. So that's really cool to have like a #1 fan of your work. That being said, I don't know if I'm gonna do any more pull-up dolls because I've sold a lot of them at a loss recently. Like, I'm not making any money from them. I'm actually losing money on them. So I don't know if I'll continue to do that, but I might just focus my money instead, my spending money on BJD stuff instead. I don't know. I'm still kind of torn about it, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Anyways, the money I got from selling my pull-up dolls, I decided to buy some mini feet heads, and one of them came in the mail. I bought 3. One is coming from the Netherlands. I bought it from BJD. It's a Halloween 2017 event head. They're all event heads. So that is on the way, or at least she printed a shipping label for it. I don't think it's moved yet. And then I bought one from a girl I follow on Instagram, Smiley, or I could totally be wrong, but she collects a lot of Fairyland stuff and was selling some heads, and I already have this head. I know it's silly, but I really liked Quinn's face sculpt, and I like how she came out, and I love redhead dolls, so I decided to give her a twin. So yeah, getting another Halloween 2018 event head, or the human Hwayu, it's otherwise known, because it's basically the Hwayu sculpt without the fangs and the elf ears. So she's getting a twin. So I'll need to find another orange wig. Actually, I think I'm gonna end up going with one with bangs. I have my eye on one on Etsy, and I'm fingers crossing it doesn't sell out before I can buy it next month. But so that event head is supposed to be here. It just started moving with the tracking. I think it's gonna be here on Friday. Let me know if you wanna see a box opening for that. I got the 3rd head I have right here. And I got it in the mail late last night, and I was tired from driving home from my boyfriend's. Like I've said before, it takes like an hour if there's no traffic. So I was tired, and I didn't really feel like filming, and I wanted to film this update first, and I didn't feel like sitting down and doing the whole thing, so I just opened her. No box opening for her, so this is what you're gonna get for her. But let me know if you want to see box openings for the other 2 heads when they come in, or if you would rather just see them in a wine and Dollies. But I got this head from, I believe her name is Sparrow BJD, and she has an Etsy shop too. But this is a Minifee RFA event head. And it came out in 2015. It's actually, she kept it in really good condition. It has not really yellowed at all from what I can tell. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is the RFA event head. I searched, it was a really good price. It was like 50 bucks. And I searched what the face ups kind of look like, what other people have done with it, and she was really cute. So I decided to just go for it. With all these heads coming in, I am having a severe lack of bodies. So once my car gets paid off in June and I sell it to my sister or give it to my sister, and I don't have to pay for the car payment or insurance anymore, I'll have more money freed up, so I will focus on getting everyone bodies from Fairyland, because I'm gonna have these 3, and then Quinn needs a body, and I have the event head on layaway with the Hanukkah and Chloe. So I'll be in need of 5 bodies. So that's gonna take a while to do, because you guys all know how much minifee bodies cost. So they're gonna all be rotating. One cool thing about the minifees is they all fit on all the different bodies, so they can all share, and I mean, it sucks if you take group pictures of them all, because some of them are floating heads, but if you just kind of want to feature one girl, you can just switch out the heads, you know. I'm waiting to do a face up on her. I thought about doing it tonight, but it's really humid here today, and I wanted to get some eyes. I'm waiting on some eyes from a shop that I've never bought from before. I actually didn't feel like ordering Mako eyes, which have been my experience with BJD eyes up until I bought the ones from Shrike Aesthetics. But I decided to kind of branch out, because Mako eyes are expensive. They're really nice, but they're expensive, and the wait time for them is a little bit ridiculous. So Candy Kitten's Doll Emporium or something like that, Candy Kitten's Emporium on Etsy, they have tons of eyes. Like, I think she has over like something like 300 different styles of eyes she makes, and they're made to order, and they look really nice. Like, they catch light really well. So I decided to order some. They were like 17, 18 bucks in US dollars. They're from the UK actually, and I ordered 2 pairs, and they're actually on the way. They just shipped yesterday or Sunday, so I'll end up using 2 of those in these heads that I got. I want to get a brown pair, so obviously the twins will have the same color eyes. I might end up buying 2 pairs and switching them out so they have the same exact eyes, but I wanted them both to have brown eyes. But the 2 pairs I ordered, I think, are like a light blue color, if I'm remembering correctly. So she'll get one of those, and she'll get one of the many wigs I have on order. And then I'll give her a face up and a name, and we can take pictures of her on other people's bodies. So yeah, I hope you guys aren't mad at me for not doing a proper box opening for her. I kind of felt, like I said, I was tired. It was just a head. There was no special packaging because it was secondhand. By the way, first secondhand dolls. I kind of made that leap into the secondhand dolls. I might just stick to the event heads if I do it, or heads if I do it. Buying a full doll still kind of makes me nervous. And I know that, well, I don't think this event head has been recasted, but I bought it from a well-known person anyways that only buys legits, so I don't feel bad about that. And so yeah, but still makes me a little weary to buy a full doll. So but yeah, so wanted to do that, and I think that's everything I want to say. So yeah, sorry for not doing the box opening. Let me know what you think I should do with the other 2 heads that are coming in, whether you'd like to see separate videos for them, just quick little separate videos. My box openings are always quick anyways. Or if you would like to see them in a longer Wine and Dollies once I get, I'll probably film the next Wine and Dollies once I get a bunch of the stuff in the mail that I'm waiting for. So let me know what you would like to see. I'm leaning towards their own videos just because it kind of gives me motivation to do something and to post more videos on this channel and, you know, interact with you guys more. So yeah, let me know what you think about anything I had to say in this video. I don't know how long it ended up being because I don't know where I was at when my boyfriend called me. But sorry if I seem a bit frazzled in this video. Still trying to kind of cope with having to sell a bunch of my dolls. I know that might seem really stupid to people that aren't really into dolls or BJDs or just don't have a super strong connection to their dolls. But it wasn't something I wanted to do, and I really loved all those dolls. It's weird not having them in my collection anymore. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but so sorry if I'm kind of off in this video because of that. And yeah, but trying to stay positive, trying to see this as a blessing in disguise and kind of move forward with my mini feet army. So let me know what you think about any of that. And yeah. Oh, I hit 500 subscribers on this channel too, by the way. Thank you guys so much. Those of you that are newly subscribed, I still managed to gain like, I think 22 or 20 subscribers in the last month, not posting anything. So that's pretty freaking crazy. So thank you if you were one of those people. And I hope you will enjoy my channel and my weird personality and my kind of not so perfect dolls. And yeah, I'm just gonna go because I want to just keep rambling and saying and saying strange things over and over again. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below about anything you like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.